As a beginner, I was very confused with what sort of brushes am I supposed to be using, what all brushes do I need. And I kept buying brushes of different types because I thought that okay, this is also useful, this is also useful. But for my surprise, most of them were not as to how much makeup I knew how to do at that point. So, hi guys, this is Maima and welcome back to my channel. So, the topic of today's video is essential brushes for you as a beginner. What sort of brushes do you need when you're first starting off with makeup? Going to be discussing what kind of brushes do you need as a beginner if you have little to no knowledge about makeup, or you're just starting out learning makeup through YouTube. When we go further, we have eye brushes and face brushes. So eye brushes are very different in sizing, in shapes, and the face brushes are different. They serve different purpose, but every brush serves a purpose in makeup. Diving first into the eye section, you only need three brushes. One is a spoolie, one is a fluffy brush, and one is a flat fluffy brush. Number one is a spoolie. I like to use the spoolie for my eyelashes, my eyebrows, just to buff it up. The spoolie generally doesn't come like this. It would be pretty straight, and just for my convenience, I have angled it to a 90-degree because that is easier to look. Right now, the eyebrows are in a bushy trend, so I would rather just look at it and like use a gel or something. Next we talk about is a fluffy brush. So this is not a big size fluffy brush. We would rather want to call it a medium size. And this is from Praush Beauty, which was formerly named as Plume Beauty. And they have amazing brushes. And this is P24. So this brush allows me to have a definite crease or definite application of eyeshadow. So if I go for a fluffier brush that is bigger in size, that would take up all the area and that would not blend out properly. As a beginner, you just might want to shift to a medium size eyeshadow fluffy brush because it's going to be really, really helpful and it is quick. Like needing as a third brush that you'll be needing as a beginner is a flat and a fluffy brush together. So this is a densely packed flat brush, but has the essence of being a fluffy one. So it's not like just one layer of hair, kind of, but this is a little more fatter than a cut crease brush. Not exactly flat, but this is not exactly fluffy also. This is somewhere in between. So this is going to allow you to pick up pigment from your eyeshadow palette and place it right where you want it, and this will mostly be used for glitters. As a beginner, all you'll be doing is single eyeshadows and double eyeshadows for starters, and this is the perfect brush. These two make a really good pair as you will be applying golden pigment or silver that has shimmer. This brush is what you want. It is going to help you the most, but when it comes to glitters and pigments like them, I prefer using my fingers. I would pick it up from my finger and just slide it over my eye. Every brush serves a different purpose, and it is more brushes on the face section rather than the eye because as a beginner, you'll only be doing a single eyeshadow, a double eyeshadow, and for the blending and laying down the pigments, I think these two eyeshadow brushes are enough with a spoolie. Five for the face, I think there are five brushes that are essential. So coming to these, I have from different brands and different sizing and shapes, as you can see. So let's just talk about them. This is a foundation brush. This is from Sugar Cosmetics, and this is super dense. Like this is dense. It's gonna pack up your foundation onto your face. So you literally just buff it up. You place your foundation with fingers maybe or a brush. I prefer fingers because it gives a warmth. So I will place the foundation on my face and then I start buffing out using my foundation brush, which is also called as kabuki brush. This is very much similar, and it's just a marketing tactic to make you buy another one when you only need this one. The second brush that I use the most is a blush brush. So I really like blush and the placements. I like to jazz it up depending on the event that I'm going for. If I'm in the morning, I like a sunburnt look, but in the night, I like a very precise, sharp blush. So for that, this brush is very, very useful. I will lightly pick up the product on this and then I'll start tapping onto my face. It's very light, it's very soft, and this is one brush that you cannot miss out on having. I have a separate powder brush for myself because I suffer with oily skin type in the summers and I need a lot of powdering. So for that very reason, I have this another small fluffy brush, small powder brush, and this is from Ulta Beauty, and this is pretty old, but this is super light. This is super soft, like you won't feel if you're using it on your face. Like there are times that I don't even realize what I'm doing on my face because it's so light and soft. This is one of my favorite brushes ever. As a person who likes to have very light coverage during the day and very heavy during the night, I have a concealer brush that I find very crucial to my makeup routine, and that is this concealer brush from PAC Cosmetics. This is one of my favorite brushes other than the powder brush, and this is something I cannot do without. This is number 219. This is so easy to blend out with. Like if I want a light coverage, I'll start packing up the product in the brush and then going swiftly. But when I want full coverage makeup, I will use this to pack the product under my eyes. So this is the area where I generally like to use it. But since I have acne marks and everything, this is one of the best makeup brushes out there. And this helps me just, do you know about the sandwich trick? According to the sandwich hack, you pick up some concealer and you place it right where you need it. So you don't have to do the rest of the makeup. The concealer has to be your shade. So you put it right here and then you start blending it lightly, making it look very natural. And then you put on some more powder. But again, you go in with a brush and lightly tap it out, blend it out, and you won't be needing any foundation. So for those kind of days, I really love this brush. The last brush that I am always rooting for is a fan brush because this is my favorite. I think not everybody knows how to use this properly. As a fan brush, I would not use it like this, but I would use it like this. So that gives an even spread to the highlighter, that even helps with the placement that automatically comes out of your face structure. So this is essential. Coming to the lips, as a beginner you do not need a lip brush separately. What I would suggest is get a sharpener and get a lip liner. Just keep sharpening it every single time you need to apply lipstick. The lip liner restricts the lipstick from moving out of the lips and not bleeding. So lip liner is anyway something that you have to use. So that is pretty much it. These are all the brushes that you're going to be needing. That's all for the video. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Please drop me with a subscribe and a like button. A comment is always appreciated. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.